always want to mentor somebody. You always want to follow somebody. Even if you can't get to them physically, you can still get to maybe their work, their social media, and see how they go about it. Because finding a property and thinking it's good, and then you have all these problems later on down the line, that's not going to be it, right?
So the first question I'm going to ask Shane is, what do you think everyone should know before they start looking for a rental property?
The first thing you should know is what you gotta have an idea of what it is you want. It's good to kind of come to the market, I guess, and looking around, but you gotta have a target. You gotta have a good plan and know what it is that you want and what you're looking for. So you're not spending too much of your time looking on stuff that you're not gonna acquire. You know what I mean? I knew that I didn't want a single family or a duplex. I wanted either a triplex or a fourplex. Because the house that I bought, I got it through an owner occupied. So I lived in them, got another one again, and so on and so on. And then you transfer that to a conventional loan because you can only use the FHA so many times for whatever means you choose to get a house with as a first time home buyer.
Don't waste time looking for what you can afford. You know, find your price range, right?
Exactly. Find your price range. Find the houses. You can find an older house, and if you have the resources to make it work, then that's also a good option. And that goes back to the team. Know how much you can get, and then also another thing is you can also negotiate with your bank or your lender, who's you're getting money from, to always get more. A lot of people saw that transition coming into COVID-19, 2020, 2021, where the house prices jumped so much that the banks would give you, say, $200,000 or $300,000, but the house you're looking for is $350,000 or $400,000. You go back to your bank, negotiate, and ask for a higher cap. Okay. And you might not have to spend that money. I always get a higher cap. I always get something higher because if there's something you see that you really want, you want to have the money already to get it. But make sure you can afford the payments.
Right, very important.
Right.
You don't want to fall into a hole and then now you're relying on the rent.
Right.
To make up those payments, you know?
Right. And then having good contracts is a big thing. The contract you sign between yourself and the tenant is very important. So you got to make sure the verbiage there is good enough to hold him in court if he needs to go to court.
Did you have a lawyer write up your contract for you, or did you just kind of find a good contract and say, this is what I'm going to do?
So I had a lawyer look over the contract I used. You could draft your own contract. There's a lot of legal ways to draft your own contract. I used somebody else's contract I use it basically as a premise for mine, and then I still got it checked by a lawyer.
Okay. Does location always matter when you're buying a rental property?
No, location doesn't always matter. Of course, you want to get an ideal location, but one of the properties I have that's doing the best in performance is not an ideal location. Everything else works. The house has good bones, everything, wiring, roofing, foundation, good. You know, very spacious, and the bedroom I was looking for, but it wasn't in the best area. And we still managed to make it work. So you might not always get the three things you're looking for: is economy, population, and location. You might not find all three. It's ideal, but if you can get 2 out of 3, I would still say go for it.
So you guys heard it here. For a rental property, it doesn't matter so much about the location. People are going to need somewhere to live.
Exactly, and then you have an idea of what to expect based on the location. So you're still not caught off guard. It's just you don't always need the prime location.
That's good to know. What made you choose to buy a rental, like a multifamily versus like a single family?
That decision was fairly simple. You could get a lot of money for a single family, and you could flip those. And there's a lot of good advantages to that. It just wasn't the advantages I was looking for. I bought all the properties that were duplexes and triplexes for the fact that I could still get a cash flow from the property while I'm doing renovation. For example, the first floor could be rented out, but the second floor is empty, so I could do the repairs on the second floor, right? And I still have some money coming in from the first floor, and so on and so on. Also, if the tenants move out, on a single family, you are stuck with the bill until you find a new tenant. With a multifamily, however, you lose the first floor moves out, the second floor moves out, and you still have a third floor or fourth floor. And you still generate some type of income until you find new tenants.
Okay, cool. What condition does the house have to be in? Are you looking for something that is new, people can just move in, or are you looking for something that you can, like you just said, fix up as you go?
So it's always good to go on these house tours with a contractor. If you're serious about it, of course you want to go by yourself and check it out and get a good feel for it. However, you want to go in with a contractor before you're making a decision to sign anything, to see their opinion on it and see the amount of work that will go into fixing a lot of these things. So you gotta know what you kind of want. You want something newer? Do you want something older that you can fix as time goes on? You know, do you want a project? It all depends on what it is you're looking for. So the most important thing is to have a plan and find out what it is that you're after, so you can know what it is you're looking for.
That is going to tie into price, because if you get something without any repairs, it's going to obviously cost more than if you can, fix it up yourself.
Right. The price is definitely a big factor into what it is you can afford. However, there's always diamond in the rough, and that's why it's good to go with somebody that knows what they're doing.
So don't just jump in, right?
Right.
Listen to people who are doing it. If you can get someone to mentor you, that would be really important. Like, find out if this is something you really can do. Like, go in there, shadow people, read books, listen to podcasts, listen to YouTube videos, follow Shane on Instagram.
Don't follow me on Instagram. Do not follow me on Instagram.
Yes, guys, so do your research before you jump into that, alright? Thank you guys so much for joining me for another video. Questions about, real estate, drop them in the comment section below. Or you can follow me on Instagram at Royal Rani Wins. Go ahead and, send me a DM with any questions you have, and I can make a video on that for you guys, alright? We'll catch up in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll catch up in another video.